Another one. Oh. I have a fundamental disagreement with the strangers to myself abduction of myself for the creation of the world. That I don't have a house, it's not my house, it's not my money, for all of alive, and I am alive and alive. I'm the first and alive. I am formed first, and alive is formed around myself, and all the banking is formed as frozen, and there's nothing to do in this world around myself except that you're homeless outside in the cold, like it's a prison. And I found home invasions into my house, and then you started to move the banking around yourselves and my address and my house, and it's all deceased in there. And I really find that you're very far in the wrong to do that. It's more serious than it was at the beginning, which was very far in the wrong against myself because it was an order deceased. I didn't need anything, and I still don't, but it was uh, showing the true colors of the creator, that he's not supporting alive in this world. It's a part of myself that I don't want to talk about. I don't want to be here. I came here to end it all. It's worse than that. I have to put it out of myself again because it died right here in my apartment. That it doesn't think that it's going to ever leave, that it's going to fall asleep and die in the property in dispute, and that was its reason for coming in the door. The name of the body of the creator is Charles Toe, but there's something in there that's the creator, that he's just in that body looking out, and he's not what I am as myself here. We are not essentially the same. I am the essence is here. He's over there is not the essence. It's a crime lording problem that I find has gone below the threatening of that he might say no to something because he loves something about himself. It's exhausted over there. He doesn't love anything about himself. Charles Toe, hysterical karma is at the end of a life, he is launched on a rocket to outer space, and there's no landing of the rocket. It just keeps going, except that it is itself a rocket. Charles Toe is deceased out of his genitals, and he stole a rocket that has the presence of God in the rocket, and it would never be in cooperation with his genitals are deceased out of God. That means he can't have the rocket. He can't be in there. The rocket won't launch for him. Nobody's really supposed to be on the inside of a rocket, but he did offend myself that much. That is the threatening that he made. And when it's over, he did make it, but I don't cooperate as the superior founder of the rocket. I'm not going to give it to him. He doesn't really deserve it. That I would bring him someplace with a rocket where I would see him again, and it's not true that I would. He's going to be demolished. All of his leverage is demolished. and his being formed as a male, masculine Asian individual speaking English is demolished. Well, he's still sleeping out there, is what's wrong with what I said. But it's demolished in karma. I'm way out of the threatening. October 22nd, 2022 is when I don't have karma with Charles Toe anymore. And he won't just leave the apartment so I can finish myself, is not involved with the threatening he made with himself. He's still making it, and he's been carrying on for all of this time. It's month of March 2025 now, and it was 2022 month of October, at the end of October, the 22nd, that I said I am deceased and I'm not involved with him anymore, and he won't pay for it, and neither will the landlord, Jerry, Geri, Adler and Garcia and Estrada. There's something wrong with Jerry, the landlord, mentally. She's not very correctly elsewhere's mentally. She doesn't listen to me when I speak. She doesn't understand me. She's far in the wrong because she's extorting money out of myself, or she won't let me stay here at all. That's really far in the wrong. Just herself, because I can't use that the creator is inside of her and that he is operating the landlording inside of her, because it's not true that he's the superior founder of the money. I am the founder of the money. I'm the founder of what is money.